Hello and welcome to the Going for Green weekly update for week 14. Let's jump in and look at our results for the last week of the season. Move the Chains beat up on Onside Kick. Pocket Rockets beat up on Ready for Football. Hail Mary beat Bikini Bottom. Fourth and Long squeaked past Doc. Nighthawks beat Hey New Guy, and Guinness Gas beat Finn Daddy. The top two scores for the week, we have Pocket Rockets for the second week in a row, making the top two with 156.08 points, and Move the Chains with 129.8, their fourth time in the top two. Jump into our miscellaneous info. Week 14 average score was 110 versus 116 last year. And for the whole regular season, we were up a little over 5% in scoring with that one additional new wide receiver position. So we had 1623 versus 1543 last year. We had $85 in transactions this week. For the whole season, we were down $120 from last year. Probably all because of Marty. Nah, just kidding, Marty. $1,220 in our pool versus $1,340 last year. We'll see how the playoffs go. Nighthawks led the regular season so far in transactions with $220. Hail Mary bringing up the end with $30 of transaction money spent. And remember, going forward, only playoff teams can make transactions at this point. No more bye weeks. And remember, this weekend there are Saturday games, 3 games on Saturday, so make sure you check your lineups. Our final regular season standings: Move the Chains won the Hearts division. Doc held on and won the clubs division, and Guinness Gas handily won the Diamonds division. And interesting, looking at kind of division totals, Hearts division ended up 500, and it's kind of crazy if you look at their points for and points against, almost identical, but they dominated the high scoring totals for the season with 14 versus 7 high score weeks for the other two divisions. Some season records. Guinness Gas has the second most regular season wins with 12, and Doc with the sixth most regular season wins with 11. Congratulations, those teams had great seasons. Most points scored in a season: Move the Chains, now at the top of that list with 1,842 points. Guinness Gas, third in that list. Doc, fourth. Ready for Football, fifth. And Pocket Rockets broke in the top 10, coming in now at ninth place in most points scored in a season. We had 2 other records during the year: most points scored in a game. Move the Chains came in with the second highest and fifth highest points scored in a game in our league history, with 200 points in week 8 and about 180 points in week 2. Looking ahead now, we have the first round of the playoffs. We have number 1 seeded Guinness Gas against number 8 Bikini Bottom. Number 2 Doc against number 7 Ready for Football. Number 3, Move the Chains versus number 6, Hail Mary. And number 4, Pocket Rockets against number 5, Nighthawks. And in the consolation bracket, we've got Fourth and Long going against Finn Daddy, and Onside Kick going against Hey New Guy. And interesting here, all the top 4 seeds beat their opponents during the regular season. Guinness Gas beat Bikini Bottom in week 10. Doc beat Ready for Football in week 4. Move the Chains beat Hail Mary in week 11, and Pocket Rockets beat Nighthawks in week 4. Looking at our luck index, things kind of evened out over the year. We had 3 teams very close, almost exactly even, 0.006 points away from actual versus breakdown. Our playoff teams would not be any different, whether we used actual or breakdown. However, seedings would be different. So here's a little chart showing what our actual seedings are versus our breakdown, what the breakdown seedings would be. And kind of interesting little tidbit that Move the Chains and Hail Mary would face off against each other in either the actual or breakdown categories. So, want to wish everyone a good luck this weekend. It's playoff time. Check your lineups, and we'll be back next week with the results of the first round. Have a good weekend.